Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the BowTie Breakdown. I'm Garry Morin, the BowTie guy. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm bringing you another market update. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm here giving you another market update. I'm in the Rhode Island MLS. We're going to explore what's going on in the Rhode Island market. We'll take a look at single family homes and multifamilies and see exactly how many are out there on the market for you guys. So let's have at it. We got it set up for single family homes. We only want active properties. And if you look down here in the lower left hand corner, we are up to 1,244. Now that's an increase from last month. I think we just crossed over 1,100 around like June 13th or something like that is when I did the last update. So that's good news. What does it mean? Well, for buyers, you now have more options. You got definitely more choices to look at out there. You're not under the gun as much. Things aren't selling as quickly as they were at one point. Sellers, what does that mean for you? Well, at one point, we were just throwing out dream numbers. We were getting them very quickly because there wasn't much out on the market. Now you have a lot more competition. You have things popping up all over the place, giving buyers more options. We're still seeing homes sell very quickly and over asking. However, you have to be a little bit more strategic and price your house accurately. The ones that are just throwing up dream numbers are sitting there waiting around and not seeing their house sell as fast, end up having to do price drops and price reductions down into a price range that's going to attract some buyers and get them in there. Buyers are just being more patient because they have more options to look at, whereas before there was only a couple of houses to look at, so they would go there like vultures. As soon as the open house was there, you'd have 1 million people. We're not seeing as much of that as we were before, so a little bit of a change, a little bit of a leveling out starting to happen. Doesn't mean prices are going to drop anytime soon, but we're starting to see a little bit of a leveling out here. Let's go a little bit further. I always like to dig in. There's a very popular price range. 300 to 500,000 is a very popular price range. So let's see what we got here. Again, just active properties. And lower left-hand corner, you'll see there's 463 single-family properties priced between 300,000 and 500,000. So there's a lot of options there for you as well as buyers. One category further I really like to look at is the under 300,000 properties. And the lower left-hand corner, you'll see we only have 197. That's actually an increase that we've seen over the last couple of months. Under 300,000, there was like nothing out there. It was terrible for buyers in that price range because there was nothing really to look at. So this is good news. It doesn't seem like a lot, only 197, but it's a lot more than what we've seen recently. So again, buyers are having a lot more options, including in the lower price range and most popular 300,000 and under as well. So that is awesome. Single families, again, we're starting to see some differences with the prices. If you put it up too high, you're having to do a couple of price reductions into a range where people are going to look. Buyers are becoming more patient. So sellers, you got to really price your home accurately. That's what this means for you. Buyers, what does it mean for you? You still have to come with your best foot forward. However, you have a lot more options. You're not under the gun to go look at a property and put an offer in 1 hour. We're still seeing things sell for over asking. However, they're being priced a little bit more accurately. Let's continue on. Let's look at multifamily properties. Fortunately, that market isn't going as well as the single family market. We're seeing homes listed, but they're selling just as fast as they're hitting the market. So active listings, lower left-hand corner, you'll see a total of 277 multifamily properties. Now that covers 2-family, 3-family, and 4-family in the entire state. Not very many compared to single-family properties. So there's a lot of competition here. You have other buyers, you have landlords and investors, owner-occupied. You have a lot more competition here and a lot less inventory. So what does that mean? Sellers, in the multifamily, you can get away with kind of throwing out dream numbers. I mean, let's take a look at this. You can see here, right at the top of the screen, these multifamilies go all the way up to $6.5 million. That $6.5 million is out on Block Island. The lowest price point is $223,000 out in Hopkinton. So a wide range there. If you look a little bit further here, out of those 277, 13 multifamily properties are $1 million or more. So that's kind of crazy. That's what the lack of inventory is doing for the prices on the multifamilies. Want to look at the more realistic category of 500,000 and under, and let's see what we got. Lower left-hand corner, 176 throughout the whole state. So again, that's 2, 3, and 4 families, only 176 through the whole state. Sellers, what does that mean? That means if you have a property you're looking to sell, a multifamily, you're looking to get rid of, put it on the market now. We can get top dollar for it. pretty quickly. Again, there's not a lot out there, so we can play the game with the numbers and try to shoot for the moon, see what happens. Problem with that is if it doesn't sell right away, you'll have to reduce down a little bit and get the buyer's attention. Buyers, what does that mean for you? Still heavy competition. You still have to come with your best foot forward. You still have to sit with your agent and strengthen your offer in the best, strongest possible way to put you in a position so that offer gets accepted. So kind of crazy on the multifamily side. Things are looking a little bit brighter on the single family side, but it's definitely not even by far. Single family properties inventories up here, multifamilies we're down here, so a little bit of a disparity there. But if you're in the market for a single family, things are looking good. A lot more is getting listed, so you have a lot more options. Again, we're in the Rhode Island MLS. We're looking at active listings of single family and multifamily, and we found that there's an abundance. Well, we found that there's an increase in single family properties getting listed. Very slow increase on the number of multifamily properties being listed. But stay tuned. We'll do this again. Give you another market update. That was another BowTie Breakdown. I'm Garry Morin. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.